really are going to be the talk of the Thanksgiving dessert table. We're making apple pie cake with a caramel drizzle today. A Bundt pan that I sprayed the bejesus out of. You need to spray this well because we don't want this to stick, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some brown sugar substitute and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the bottom of the pan. No measurement here. Just until the bottom of the pan is covered with a thin layer. So once you have a nice thin layer of brown sugar at the bottom of the Bundt pan, we're going to take apple pie filling. This is my apple pie filling. I showed you guys how to make this in my apple pie bars video. So we're going to take some of our apple pie filling, and again, we're just putting a thin layer on the bottom. There she is, all dressed. So now let me show you how I make the cake batter. In the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm gonna start off with my wet ingredients. So I have 4 eggs. I have 1 cup of apple cider and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Measure it with your heart. And we're just gonna give this a good mix until everything's incorporated. So now I'm gonna add 1 more ingredient. This is a heaping third of a cup of ricotta cheese. This is gonna make our cake light and airy and super duper moist. Now we're gonna add our dry ingredients. So in my bowl, I have flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sugar substitute, and apple pie spice. We're just gonna give this a whirl. Can you see the beautiful color that the apple pie spice gives the cake? It makes it a spiced cake mix, essentially. Okay, our batter is done, and we're just gonna pour it into our Bundt pan that we prepared with the brown sugar and the apple pie filling. Okay, so now we have our batter in our pan, nice and level. So what I like to do here, last step before we start baking it, is I like to give it a couple of good wraps on the table because you want the batter to sink into the apple pie filling so that when we invert it, everything's on top. Okay, so we're gonna stick this in a 350-degree oven for between 45 and 55 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean, and then I'll show you how we finish it off. Our apple pie cake is done and cool. Look at that. So, okay, it's the moment of truth. Let's try to get her out of the pan. Haha. Oh, yes. It's a sight to see. Look at it. It came out so good. So we're going to add some sugar-free caramel sauce, Drizzle, all over the top just to dress her up for the holiday. Oh my God, this cake is beautiful. You really are going to be the talk of the Thanksgiving dessert table. Take a look at that.